Oh my god, look how amazing this looks. So after my last video in which I talked about the pearlescent crown, Swanky messaged me and said, I want to make a model, and who am I to turn him down? So he did just that, and it looks fantastic. But then he was like, I want to do it again, and made models for the other two crowns in a concerningly short period of time. I cannot wait to share them all with you, because they look phenomenal, and this one is no exception. I absolutely love this little guy, and I'm sure you all will too, so please go send Swanky some love. I will put a link to his channel in the description, and I don't know how to do those little info card things, but I'll see if I can get one of those up. There's also a link to his channel on my channel. You can find him basically everywhere. Alright, onto the origin itself. We're just gonna skip past all of this boring stuff and get onto the main mechanic, which is the pressure gauge. You can see down the bottom, there is a pressure bar with 7 segments of 10, so you have a maximum of 70 pressure. If we turn off this command block setting it to 40, you can see it slowly rises over time because we're in the nether. If we were in sunlight, it would also go up over time, and there are a bunch of ways to get pressure, but all you need to know for now is that everything revolves around this bar. Now you may also notice that I have full food and full saturation. That's not an effect, that's not for the video. That's because when you have above 0 pressure, you will get unlimited food. So if we set it to 0, you can see everything goes desaturated, and in that state we cannot gain any hunger because you can't eat food with this origin. You can see it immediately goes back up, but our screen goes all desaturated when it's at 0. Even though we have unlimited food though, you'll notice we do not naturally regenerate. We will talk about how you regenerate health in just a moment, but just keep in mind that you cannot naturally regenerate health. It has been just a moment, so now we're going to talk about getting health back. So with your primary key, you can spit, which consumes 10 pressure and launches you backwards. It also does a fair bit of damage to mobs as well as setting them on fire. You can see it only takes a few hits to kill most mobs. And let's take some damage here. And you can see when you spit, you regenerate 2 hearts of health. Now, when you get to maximum pressure, so 70 pressure, you will automatically be forced to spit. So not touching the keyboard, when it gets to max, you automatically spit. Sorry, just had to pause recording the video to go fucking make a day 1 patch for the origin. Now, spitting is not your only method of releasing pressure. There are also a few automatic ways you'll do it through certain actions, such as jumping. You can see when I jump, I get boosted up 2 blocks, and I lose a little bit of pressure. You can also release pressure by punching things. You can see they get knocked back, and I lose a bit of pressure. Similarly, if they hit me, they get knocked back, and I lose pressure. Now, the really fun part of this is that you don't just have to hit regular entities. You can hit projectiles as well. So, give me a sec to hit this. This is taking me way longer than I'd like to admit. Yeah, there we go. I got it eventually. But yes, that will work with basically any projectile, including ones that you shoot, which can be kind of fun. Yeah, it works on just about anything. So, do with that what you will. I take no responsibility for your actions. Okay, we're nearly at the end. One more thing to cover. And that is what happens when you spit while you're braced. So normally when you spit, you are directing the force of your pressure onto yourself and pushing yourself. When you spit while you're braced, you're directing the force of your pressure onto whatever may be in front of you. Now if that's blocks, you get some nice little mining tunnels. And if that's an entity, it does a whole ton of damage. I missed that, but you can see it only takes 2 hits to kill him. And again, this can be spammed, but obviously it takes 10 pressure. Okay, we did it. I'm done recording, you're done watching, and thank you very much for doing so. But yes, this is the end of the origin. There are a couple of things that I didn't mention, but this is the general gist. Now, in terms of what's next, a fair bit, quite a lot. There's the other 2 origins in this set, the verdant one, then the pearlescent one. I've already shown you guys the pearlescent one, but I haven't shown you the verdant one, and it's pretty cool. And they all have these beautiful models as well that I cannot wait to show you. Again, please go thank Swanky, because he's great. In terms of non-origin stuff, I mean, Still just gonna see how it goes. I already have a Thorncraft episode recorded, but it's like 4 hours long and I've been procrastinating, sifting through it. But, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Um, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.